Hello, and welcome to my final project presentation. What I have done for my final project is to build a program that does a rudimentary sentiment analysis of the Twitter accounts of various presidential candidates using keyword matching to count how many times a president tweets about an issue that includes these keywords. And I do this using Twitter's publicly available Tweepy API, which allows you to create applications that interact with Twitter, pushing tweets or pulling down data. So we do this by initially calling the authenticate Twitter account method, which passes in these hard-coded access keys into the Tweepy object, which then forms our Twitter connection and allows us to pull data later. So we ask for two user inputs, the name of the candidate they're looking for and the number of tweets they'd like to perform the analysis on. So they can ask for the 50 most recent tweets or 5,000 tweets. So we check that they provide us a positive integer and a candidate that we support, and then we initialize the candidate, an instance of the candidate object with that information. We call the parse tweets method and then write the results. So to come up here, the candidate object includes the static variables, which are the issue to keyword list dictionary and another dictionary that map the user inputted string name to this actual username we'll use to connect to their Twitter. So we set these in the constructor using the static map here to set the username, and then when the parse tweets method is called, we connect and grab the tweets from that person's account by specifying the username, say we want it from their timeline, and then call the exact number of tweets. This items method serves as a limit function. So we call this private method build keyword count dictionary, in which we pass in through the tweets. And so we look at each word in the text of the tweet, strip away any punctuation, convert it to lowercase, and then iterating through the values of the dictionary, the word is a specified keyword in that dictionary. So if it is, it'll come to this else where if it hasn't been added to the list, we'll catch the key error and then add a new key value mapping starting at 1, or we'll increment the existing count by 1. So we do that until we parse through every single word in the tweets given and then return this dictionary. Then what we do is we sort the dictionary based on the value in ascending order because we know that value is an integer and integers can be sorted. So if no keywords were found, we simply return that as the result. Otherwise, we set the most important issue to the issue that had the most number of keywords. This gets the key or string representation of the, and we return a list of which basically says the most important to this candidate was this issue in the past whatever number of tweets, and then on each issue we say that it was mentioned X number of times. So on the issue of X, there were 50 mentions, and then we use this plural modifier variable to get the correct grammar. So we parse through, we return the results, and then we write those results to a text file. So just to demonstrate this in action, I will run this in the terminal and say I want for Bernie Sanders to look at his 20 most recent tweets. And now we see here that this has been written. It says his most important issue was healthcare. The environment he mentioned 3 times, but he mentioned healthcare 9 times. And then if we go to this myfile.txt, we'll see that this has been appended. So we could run this on Bernie Sanders' last 20 tweets and then Andrew Yang's 100 most recent tweets, and then perform an analysis to get a sense of what these candidates actually care about. So this is my presentation. I think I'm going to continue to build upon this project after this class to make it more robust. I definitely enjoyed coding it. Thank you very much for your time.